DTM Thanu, his topic is, what is the best investment in your life? What is the best investment in your life? And the evaluator of DM Thanu is Ryoko. Ryoko will be the evaluator of Toastmaster Thanu. Ryoko, could you please read maybe the purpose or the objective of the for the speaker number one? Can you
Okay.
please?
Yes. Okay.
Please.
So purpose. So the first purpose. The purpose of this project is for the member to reflect on his or her growth during the completion of an entire path. And the second one, the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her growth during the completion of a path.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Ryoko. So please welcome DTM Thanu for his speech. What is the best investment in your life? DTM Thanu, please.
Stock market or bank, which one you choose to put your money in? Toastmaster of the day, fellow members and guests. But tonight I will not talk about this kind of investment, because this kind of investment you need maybe money and you need instinct to follow your heart. Technical wise, you may not win in the investment, believe me. I will share with you something about investment in other perspective in our life. I used to be the one that believe the best investment in our life, especially in my own life, is invest in my health. And to invest in our health, we need bank account also. You cannot be in a good health overnight. It takes such a long time, such a lifestyle to be in good health, like James is doing. James is actually an Iron Man, but I am not. I am just a runner and biker. But to share with you this, I think a lot after I am going to complete my level 5 in the strategic relationship pathway. It took me more than 3 years to complete this pathway. But 3 years or 5 years, it doesn't matter for me, because it's not a matter of time, but it's a matter of how you invest in the relationship. And that is the best investment that I realized after completing this strategic relationship. Yes, invest in health is important, but invest in relationship is even more important. One example, I just joined the global liaison team in Japan, and I invest a little time in that meeting a few months ago, 2 months ago. And you see, I have one friend follow me to this meeting, Maito, right? Thank you. You show me, you confirm to me that relationships matter. I used to read an article, a research article, that they did the very long research. How the people be happy? They did some interview about the happy people or unhappy people, and the thing that make people happy is not a lot of money, believe me, not a big car, big house, or many things in life physically, but it's about relationship. at all level, family level, corporate level, social level. If you have good relationships with people, you'll be a happy person and you will live longer. That the research said. And it's confirmed to me after I study in the strategic relationship pathway. And I have no regret at all that I chose this pathway for the first pathway for me. Even though it took me more than 3 years, as I mentioned before. Why relationship need time? In the pathway, we have 5 levels, as you all know, if you are Toastmasters in the pathway program. Level 1 is all the same for all the pathway, right? But level 2 will start something different. In these strategic relationships, we have the leadership style to present to the group. First time I wonder why it's not about communication style, it's a leadership style. Why the other part they have communication style, but when I study leadership style, wow, the first attributes of the leader, good leader or effective leaders, number 1 is communication, effective communication. So I say, that's why. And there are more attributes of leadership in acronym. I can read for you. It's about ELOOD, ELOOD. That is the attributes of the good leadership, effective leadership. E is effective communication. The second one is leads by example. O, optimistic. The other O is open-minded. And the last one demonstrates integrity. So those 5 attributes are relatable to good relationships as well. So leadership, communication, and also the relationship, they have something in common. But when we talk about relationships, what it means to you, what is the first thing that come up into your head, in your instinct? You may say, when we talk about relationships, we talk about a couple fall in love, right? But actually, relationship is not only about that kind of love. It's about friendship, workplace relationship, or relationship with others in the community and even in the world. And there is no such place that can teach us like in the setting like this, in the Toastmasters. I really appreciate Toastmasters organization because we can meet the like-minded people like you. And this is the main reason that I joined Toastmasters until now, more than 20 years, as mentioned by Toastmaster Virat. So now, after I learned, what did I learn from this that I would like to share to you again? For me now, the best investment in life that I have no regret is about relationship. I used to meet some relative that when I see him, I know right away that he needs some money. Otherwise, I will never see him. Do you want to be the kind of person like that? No, you have to invest in relationship. That means sometimes you call your friends. Hello, they may ask you, what do you want? No, I don't want nothing. Just want to call you and tell you I love you or I miss you. You see, I just call to say I love you. Do this often. I just call to say I miss you. I don't want nothing. So that is very important. That is a kind of investment. And how we make good relationship with others, with our ears. Listen more. Listen more. And listen is one of the good quality of the leadership as well. It begins with the letter L. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you realize now that the best investment in your life may not be relatable to money, but for the things that money cannot buy. And I encourage you, if you still not choose this pathway, strategic relationship, to choose for your second pathway, and you may find something even more than I explained to you tonight. Think about it. Think about your relationships. But sometimes you may think that we can not be in good relationship with others. Some people, I do agree. Some people you may have to stay away, because to know the style of people, they may not, the people that you should be around, you should know, identify. But how we identify this kind of people? But I don't encourage you to cut all the relationship with people. Keep it, but stay away. Sometime in the future, you may need, or you may have something that other people cannot help you. It's a kind of, it's not the right time sometimes. Keep in touch with people, but stay away from some people. And when the time comes, you may need, or each other may meet, we don't know. So that is my point. Relationship is the best investment. But for you, you may not think the same as I think. Just try. And then if you still wonder which pathway to choose, I still emphasize again that please look at strategic relationship. Thank you very much. And back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.